Here's to my 2-year-old pumpkin puree that can now last for 25 years. It's Jen again. Let me show you how to freeze dry some old pumpkin puree I had sitting in the freezer. I pureed this pumpkin in 2023 and I need it out of my freezer. Let it thaw and then added it to my freeze dryer trays. Smoothed it out and spread it all across the trays evenly. You want everything to be even and the same thickness so it all dries the same. I'm gonna add this to my prepped freeze dryer shelves and close the door. The puree took about 30 hours in the freeze dryer, and when it came out, it was basically powder. And that's exactly what I wanted, because now I'll just have to reconstitute it with a little bit of hot water. As you can see, it's pretty dry, kind of looks like styrofoam, and it's gonna crumble to the touch. This is definitely one of the coolest things I freeze dried so far. I've only done a few batches, but this was awesome. Not to mention the fact that after I blended it into a powder, it only took 1 quart jar to store what was once in 3 quart jars. The freeze dryer removed all the moisture inside the puree, which is why I believe it fit into 1 jar after the process. I basically cut it up into manageable squares to fit in my blender, blended it down into a powder, and then added it to a quart jar. I added an oxygen absorber just to make it as shelf stable as possible. Wiped the rim of the jar a little bit with my finger, added a 4 jars lid, and vacuum sealed it with my 4 jars vacuum sealer gadget. Between this pumpkin puree powder and the pumpkin puree that I canned this year, I'm not gonna have to come near any pumpkins this fall. This is gonna be so amazing for all the baked goods and the pumpkin chai latte that I like to recreate from Starbucks. This whole process made me so excited for fall in a totally different way than ever before. Let me know some of the crazy things you freeze dried over the years, because I'm a beginner and I can't wait to shove more stuff in my freeze dryer. Happy preserving, y'all!